Welcome everybody to my preview of Menangle for Saturday the 14th of Feb, which is the Inter-Dominion Heat Night. It looks like a great card, 10 race card there, so we'll get straight into it. Race 1, my numbers are 5, 9, 8 and 2. Number 5, Global View, it's had 2 starts back from a spell. Second, first up, was a good effort in the death seat where it's not really suited. Then last time I was in the 1x1. Didn't quite get the clear crack at him, so this time I expect it to go one better. From number 9, Gaius Caesar. It's had 2 starts, well, it's improved its last 2 starts where it won after leading in an easy lead time. Then last time was a very good second when it did a bit of work actually, so it looks like it's come back to its best form. Number 8, Courage to Rule, has gate speed, but I'm just not sure how well it's going at the moment. Could get a soft lead here if it wants to. For number 2, Blue Pointer, this is a Tassie Raider with the Rattray stable. Barry Rattray said that this one should improve on whatever it does tonight, but it looks like it's got some ability. Usually, well, look what happened the last time we brought one here. Bowtied, it's now its favourite or second favourite for the Inter-Dominion tonight. So tonight I'm going with numbers race 1 and numbers 5, 9, 8 and 2. Also, give some chance to numbers 6 and 7. I'm Blue Double D and Western Rockstar. Race 2. Number 5, The Art of Confusion, trialled really well trialled really well during the week. Second and third in the trial was Glenferrie Hood and Ocean Diva, which won and ran third in the last race yesterday at Menangle, so the form definitely is there. It's got gate speed. I expect it to be able to get over to the lead early here tonight. Give them something to chase. For number 3, I've Got a Life, which has had 3 placings in a row. Last time was 3 fence, peeled off at the 800 and got only run down in real quick time by Bling It On, which we know is a superstar. For third, number 1, Mercado's Chance, ran 4th in the same race after getting a soft run and flew home late. I think it can do exactly the same today, get a real nice run in behind them and fly home late. And number 8, Franco Ravel, is a Kiwi over here with the Dixon team. It looks like it's an okay horse, but not a champion, and 5 starts ago it ran through the middle of the pack to get home hard and have a win, but it hasn't done much since, so it's been transferred over here now and looks a hope in an even race. Other chances here, obviously number 4, Mr. Bling, I've left it out. Last start second behind I'm a JT. They beat Epaulet home in third place, which galloped yesterday, so the form is a bit unconvincing for mine. And others with a chance, number 7, Rykov Lee is another Tassie Raider, which can actually do some work in its race. Just not sure if it's good enough to win here. And number 10, Water Avenue, was a good win last start. But for race 2, number 5, 3, 1 and 8. We go to race 3, and this is the best of the night for me. Number 6, He's a Thrill, over the 2,300 metres. It won the Oberon Cup at Bathurst 3 starts ago. Followed that up with a second in the death seat in the Golden Cup behind Easy on the Eye, which is one of the favourites for the Interdom heats tonight. Last start, never really got into it from a wide draw. Couldn't get around to the death seat where it likes to be. Tonight I expect it to go forward, get to the death seat and be too strong for them. Number 1, Stun and Banner, looks the early leader or can take a trail. It does need a bit of a soft run to do its best, this horse, and it can be a bit suspect, but it has every chance tonight. Number 3, Sterling William, I wouldn't have even looked at this horse a few weeks ago, but it's really turned it around with 2 wins in its last 4 starts. 2 starts ago was 4th to Bling It On, flying home, which was a huge run. And last time it won very well over the distance, so it's definitely on the improve. Number 4, Marty Munkhauser, hasn't quite risen to the heights it probably should have. Always around the money, but always seems to be under the odds. Other chances here, number 7, Condigen, has been in the market at its 2 starts from a spell, but hasn't really done anything, needs some speed on. And Alchemy, of course, will be around the money. But for mine, race 3, the best of the night, number 6, He's a Thrill. We go to race 4, this is one of the feature races for tonight, and we get the superstars in action. Number 8, Bling It On, just killed them first up again in 151 or 152. It just is able to run that type of time every week, and it's hard to really go past it. Number 2, El Fuego, this horse is really on the improve. It's a speed horse. It was the best of good things beaten 2 starts ago here when it was taken on left, right and centre, and then last week it came out and just made a mess of an easy field. You can run 151 out in front and really give the favourite something to worry about here. Number 7, Massini for third. Good Kiwi horse that's over with the Lily stable. 2 good wins when crossing the Tasman. Followed by a 3rd and a 4th, which may have been slightly disappointing, but in good fields. Number 1, Let Us Rip Reader, can get along the fence here and possibly run a place. But this is such a good field that we're leaving out the likes of All Eyes on Us, I Am Mr. Brightside, Alleluia. You know, there's some good horses here that we're not picking for a place. But number 8 for mine, Bling It On. We go to race 5. Strathloughlin Andy, number 4, is a winner of the Tamworth Golden Guitar, which doesn't sound like fantastic form to come to Menangle, but last start went to Newcastle over the distance, sat in the chair, and they got home in 56 or something, and doing work's actually not this guy's go. So this one's flying at the moment. I expect it to be able to make a winning return to Menangle here. Number 2, Just Carla, Breeders' Crown winner last year, hasn't quite come back to those dizzy heights. It beat a very easy field at Goulburn first up, and then it was the best of good things beaten here at Menangle. 2 subsequent runs have been 4th, so I'm just not sure if it's come back as good, but it looks to get an easy run tonight. From 8, Billy the Hunted One, which is going well. 2 wins and a placing from its last 4 starts. Last start was a good second, doing a little bit of work which it doesn't normally like. And number 1, Who's Going to Get It? It's got some good pace with Penella on board, and it looks the early leader, but it's a bit weak towards the end of the race. Number 4 to 8 and 1. We come to the first of the features, or the first of the Inter-Dominion heats tonight. We're talking about number 5, Bowtie, the champ, Miracle Mile winner, Inter-Dominion winner. He's won everything, but he's had interrupted preparation this time, and we're not too sure whether he's come back. Last start, 8th in the Vic Cup. Did he go any good? Well, Rattray said he went pretty well. They walked in front. You know, they just couldn't get into the race at Melton, and that can happen. So we're going to give him another chance and hope that he's back to his best here, number 5, Bowtie. From number 1, Lochinver, it's a bit of a smoky for mine, and I'm having something on it each way at huge odds in the Inter-Dominion. I think we can get a soft run here behind the potential leader, number 6, Wavju Lombo, and get home hard over the 2,400 metres. And if it can run top 3 here today, well, you get 50 to 1 the place in the Inter-Dominion, and I'm happy to be on any horse at 50 to 1 the place. Number 6, Wavju Lombo, looks the early leader. Bit suspect at the distance, I suppose. 4 starts for 1 win. You know, it's got great speed. Penella needs a break somewhere in the middle half here tonight, though, and then to push the go button before they get to the home turn and see if they can catch it. So it's definitely a chance, 6, Wavju Lombo. And number 3, Montefieth, a really good win last time. It can get to the peg line as well. It won at cricket score odds, but, you know, 2,400 will see a lot of these horses out here, and I think it can get home hard and possibly run a place as well. But we are leaving out such horses as number 9, Seal and Print, which ran a placing in the final last year. For a reason, I'm leaving it out. I think it's just gone off the boil a bit with 3 7ths in a row. TONTO, there's some good horses here that we're leaving out, but we can't pick them all. So, race 6 in the first heat, 5, 1, 6 and 3. We go to the second heat, and I'm going with a little bit of an upset, I suppose, with number 6, Bit of a Legend. He's dodged the Hunter Cup last week to run in the easier free-for-all, but only managed 3rd as a 3s-on favourite. It may have looked a bit disappointing, but they went some pretty quick time. Villa Gem's going okay at the moment. He likes the distance, Bit of a Legend. So I'm just going to put him on top here because there's some horses here that are either out of form or a bit suspect at the distance. Number 5, Easy in the Eye for second. Won over 2,200 the Golden Cup 2 starts ago. A great 3rd last week in the Hunter Cup where it followed the peg line through, but that form or the run mode been a bit accentuated by that fact. But he looks the early leader here, number 5, Easy in the Eye. Number 8, Terror to Love, the New Zealand champ. He's won multiple New Zealand Cups. He loves the distance, but his big query is that he's 8 starts at Menangle for 2 seconds. You know, do you want to be taking even money or odds on about a horse that has never won in 8 starts here? So, you know, if it's ever going to break the duck or the hoodoo, tonight could be the night, but I'm happy to bet against it. And number 11, Come On Frank's flying, this guy. 2 starts ago ran 8th, but it was hard held and could have finished a lot closer behind Avonova over the longer journey, and then went up to back to the mile last start and won very well in 1:52, which is quick time in the death seat. It can really run a race tonight, number 11, Come On Frank. We go to race 8, and this is the mare's race for the night, which is another quality race. Number 10, Sweet Molly O'Shea, I think would have really given Frith a fright last week, if it didn't gallop out. Gave them 30 or 40 metres head start and ran the quickest time of the night, probably, for the mile. Good gate speed. Can look to get over to the lead, to the death seat, or even to the 1x1 and really go bang in the straight here, number 10, Sweet Molly O'Shea. For number 9 later on, which is a really nice sit sprinter for mine for Tritton, which is a bit unusual for his horses. Last 2 starts, 3rd and 2nd, has flown home in similar races. So if it getting a nice run again here tonight with some speed on, Penella back on board, you know, it can fly home. Number 7, Tact Haley's Delight, was competitive in these type of races last year. Lost its form for a while, but its last 4 starts have been really good for 2 wins and a second. And last time stepped up and beat the open class male horses. So it's back for mine, and at 40 to 1 you can do worse than throw him at each way odds. Number 3, Elusive Chick for 4th, has drawn much better tonight after some suspect drives lately, but I'm just not sure whether that has taken it out of this horse or not. so I'm going to throw it in for fourth. We're leaving out some good horses here. Number 6, Courageous and Quick, flew at Melton last start in 152, but it is a leader's track when it ran fourth and just got nutted on the line. Isabel Delacour and Gumdrops come out of similar form lines in Melbourne. So we're leaving out some very good horses here, but number 10 to win, Sweet Molly O'Shea. We go to the second last, and our hijinks has come out on top here, 5 from 5 at the distance. Third behind For a Reason, Avon Over in Brisbane last campaign. Came to Menangle and ran second in its first start here and then beat a pretty easy field. So the jury may be still out on it, but it looks to have huge potential. I think it can slot into the 1x1 tonight, so I'm throwing it in for first. From number 7, Shipwreck, which is flying. The distance may not look like it suits, but it's actually won 9 races here. It killed them in 152 or something over the mile 2 starts ago, and then was pretty good when 5th last start. Penella jumps back on board, and we know how much this horse flies for her, so she just needs some peace somewhere in the middle stages. Number 2, Dealer, very consistent, can run along the pegs or get home late for possibly third. Number 8, Living Lord, very unlucky not to gain a start in the Miracle Mile. In the Into Dominion. However, last start 7th when trailing the leader. Not a lot of luck, but I'm not sure that it went that well anyway, so I'm going to leave it out and put in for 4th. Race 9, numbers 4, 7, 2 and 8. We go to the lucky last. Hopefully we don't need the get out stakes, but number 4, Saloon Passage, looking to get somewhere back to its best form here. Led last time over the longer journey in quick time and only just got run down late, so I'm thinking it can ping to the lead here, has blinding gate speed, and I think it's somewhere near back to its best. It will win this race. From number 9, Blackberry Lane, I think there'll be they'll slow down in the mid-race here. I think it can get around to the death seat, and it's going pretty well, this horse, with 2 seconds in its last 2 starts. If they do manage to get a cheap quarter for the second to third quarter here, I think it can hold on for second. Number 1, Snap to It, drawn close tonight finally. Going really well, been around the money lately, and it can run 152, 153 here and run home hard for third. For 4th, I've got Bold Life, which, is back from a bit of a freshen up. Always runs well when there's some speed on in the races. So in the get out stakes, race 10, numbers 4, 9, 1 and 7. We go to tonight's quaddie, and we're going to have just going a little bit wider here, but hopefully there might be a roughy lob here. So in the first leg, numbers 2, 4, 5 and 8. Second leg, 1, 3, 5 and 6. Third leg, 4, 6, 8 and 11. And the last leg, 3, 7, 9 and 10. $100 will get you a tick under 40%. And just to let you know, we did suggest some long shots early in the week for the Into Dominion, and I've added one there today. Franco Ledger, we got $26 early in the week with the scratching of Chris and me, etc. It's now into $12, still worth some sort of each-way chance for mine. It may struggle. I don't think it can win its heat tonight, but it only needs to get along the peg line into second or third to qualify, and the long journey at Menangle will really suit it. And we're throwing in some real roughies here. They're worth $5 each way. Beauty Secret and Lochinver for an each-way chance. Beauty Secret's got to get into the final first from there, and it's still a rough chance to make the final, but loves Menangle. And this Into Dominion, some of these favourites are not necessarily going any well at the moment, so it could be a real surprise winner here. And we got a 100-1 winner in the Hunter Cup last week, so who knows. But at 125 to 1 and 30 to 1 the place, I'm having something each way on it. And Lochinver tonight, 200 to 1 and 50 to 1 the place in the final. You can get it Tatsbet at the moment. It's only 2 to 1 for the place tonight, so you've got effectively 25 to 1 the place in the final as long as it makes it. It draws in, and as I said, if some of these favourites don't manage to fire, I'm happy to have $5 or $10 each way on these roughies. So they're my roughies. Don't forget, Ben's Best is He's a Thrill tonight. It's on the website at racebook.com, which is racebk.com, where you'll find everything and this preview. Thanks and have a good night tonight. See you later.